Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. And the election is not yet over until the Supreme Court rules. Right now, those disputing the election, especially the presidential election, are at the Court of Appeal, where the Presidential Election Petition Court is sitting. And one of the revelations that came out from the court today once again confirmed that INEC, this present INEC, led by Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, is not fit to run an election. It's not fit to administer any election, not even in Somalia, not anywhere. Because what came out from the courts on Thursday, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to write home about. What came out in the court on Thursday, June 22nd, will make you cry for this country. And you will know why this country is the way it is. That INEC deliberately deleted presidential election results from the Federal Capital Territory BVAS. And this revelation came from a forensic expert who examined some samples of the BVAS used in the conduct of INEC, the conduct of the presidential election on February 25. It is such a sad story. And we are going to look at what is the INEC intention for what it did or is alleged to have done to the BVAS machine by deleting the results contained therein. And you know that Federal Capital Territory Abuja is key to Tinubu remaining in the presidential villa. Because if Section 134, Subsection 2B is strictly adhered to by the court, Tinubu will be saying goodbye to Aso Rock Villa because he didn't get 25% in Abuja. So what is their intention for destroying or deleting presidential election results in FCT, the BVAS? Is it that so that when the push comes to shove, they will claim that there is no results, that the FCT result is questionable? And you know that only Peter Obi got over 60% of the vote cast in the FCT. Tinubu did not get up to 25%. Atiku Abubakar of the PDP did not get up to 25%. And if we are to go by what Mike Ngini, former resident electoral commissioner, said about who is qualified to be declared the winner of the election, Peter Obi is qualified because he met one of the key requirements, getting 25% in Abuja. And indeed, he got over 60% of the vote cast in Abuja. So why did INEC tamper with the BVAS, the results in the BVAS? Now, before I go further on to that, if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, a digital forensic expert whose name is Nwuala told the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja that the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, deliberately deleted all the results of presidential elections from the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System, BVAS. That was used in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, under the guise of preparing for the March 18 governorship election. Now, you see what happened? INEC tampered with the BVAS machine in Abuja that they are preparing for March 18 governorship and State House of Assembly election. But Abuja does not participate in governorship election. Abuja does not participate in State House of Assembly election. The National Assembly makes law for Abuja. So Abuja has no State House of Assembly. Abuja has no governor. Therefore, the BVAS that was used to conduct election, presidential election in Abuja, ought to be intact because Abuja people do not vote for governor. But INEC, in their mischief, obviously, used that opportunity of reconfiguring the BVAS and went and reconfigured the BVAS used for the presidential election in Abuja and wiped it off, according to what this forensic expert is saying. The forensic expert, who was the 26th witness for Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP in the February 25 poll, claimed to have inspected 110 BVAS devices used during the presidential poll in the FCT. And he insisted that all the machines he inspected had their data deliberately deleted. INEC officials deliberately deleted it. Nwuala, that's the name of the forensic expert, maintained during cross-examination by INEC lawyer Abubakar Mahmood, said that if it was on now, when he was being cross-examined, Mahmoud Abubakar, the lawyer of INEC, said that it cannot be true, that it was because it was unnecessary for the electoral body to have deleted the presidential election results from BVAS used in the FCT because the FCT did not hold governorship election, which is true. But that didn't stop them. The fact is that the man examined 110 BVAS machines, all of them. And it was INEC that gave him those machines to investigate. All the 10 of them used for the presidential election in Abuja, the data the presidential election results inside them were wiped off. This is so sad. The witness who was laid in evidence by Chris Uche, the lead counsel to the petitioners, Atiku and the PDP, told the court he examined 110 BVAS machines as sample material from the Federal Capital Territory and submitted a report of the investigation carried out on the BVAS. The results or the report was subsequently admitted as evidence and marked as exhibits despite objections by the respondents, that is the Independent National Electoral Commission, the All Progressive Congress, Aswad Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Kashim Shettima. They objected to it, but the court accepted it as evidence. Now, Nwuala, who is a subpoenaed witness to the court, said during cross-examination that since there is a deviation in the small sample space of 110 samples analyzed, it is likely to increase as the number of the sample size increases. Now, what happened was that after he made his presentation, the lawyers of INEC asked him that it's just only 110 BVAS that he used, that he didn't use all. I have not seen all the BVAS in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. How can he conclude that all of them will have the same problem of their data being deleted? And he told them that having analyzed it, that this problem he found out will likely increase. Even if they bring more BVAS for him to inspect, he is very sure that many of them will be like this one he is using. And he is right. Let me give you a typical analogy of this. If you are cooking soup, or somebody is cooking a pot of soup and tell you, please check for me that soup that is on fire, whether there's enough salt in it. You have to go and take a small spoon. If you take a small spoon and test it, you should be able to know whether there's enough salt in it. But if somebody challenge you and say, how can you say that there's enough salt in such a large pot of soup? You tell him that even if I go and bring a plate to carry the soup, it will not stop the test. It will not change my verdict whether there's enough salt in the soup or not. And that is exactly what sampling is all about. Because your sampling is a representation of the whole. And the explanation given to him by this forensic expert was apt. If they bring more, it will be discovered that all of them are like that. Now, why would INEC reconfigure BVAS machine in Abuja that is not participating in governorship election or state house of assembly election? Is that not a sign that INEC is up to some mischief? Let's wait and see what they are planning to do, because we know that only Peter Obi got 25% of the votes in Abuja, more than 25%. He got over 60% of the votes. None other candidate got that. Let us see whether their plan is to distort the results of presidential election in Abuja so that it will help their preferred candidates who couldn't get up to 25% or whatever they are planning. But this is a sign that many of the things that went wrong in the election was deliberate. And I hope that these justices of the appeal court who are dealing with this matter now, and the justices of the Supreme Court that will deal with this matter later, that they will do justice to people of Nigeria who voted against the APC government and their candidates. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. God bless you and yours.